Hello to my subscribers, my future subscribers, and my Facebook fans. I wanted to welcome you to my channel. This is Amorica. Today I'm going to do a follow-up video on something I had done before. It was a modification to the trainer hand, the nail tips actually. So if you want to take a look at that video to catch up on what we're doing today, that would be awesome. I had mentioned in that video that I had ordered these nails in bulk, and I was a little concerned because the part of the nail that's the most important is this part right here. This allows the nail to stick onto the trainer, and what I was experiencing was that these were not, these were coming off really easy. So I had shown you a couple of things in my impatience for waiting to get the nails that I had bought in bulk. I showed you a couple of ideas, brainstorming, try to figure something out while I was waiting for my order to come in. I was really worried because I was like, wow, when I figured out, it was this part all along that needed to be bigger. I was concerned because I had ordered so many, and I thought, what am I going to do with these now that I got all of these, since, they're not fitting, even though I had thought of other ways of modifying the nail tips to still use them. But like I said, once I got all these, I was like, what am I going to do with them? So what I did was I started playing around with it one evening, and I wanted to do a sculptured nail, and I wanted to use a form. So I went ahead and I put on here, I decided, you know what, if this isn't going to fit, I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here, and I'm going to clip it and trim it, and I'm going to go ahead and prep it as if I was doing a nail. So I went ahead, I did all of that, and here's the result. And since, like I said, I knew they weren't going to fit with this on, I went ahead and I thought, okay, this will be great. I'll use it like this. And then when I'm done, I'll just put these on, put those on, and take my pictures. So when I went ahead to go put a form on here, what helps your form stay onto the nail when you're using it is this part. It's this part right here. And here I didn't have that. So when I went to put the form on, I had nothing for the form to grab. It was really difficult to use, and it didn't help me at all with keeping it balanced. I mean, I had to really hold it, and even then, when I pressed, I was pressing into the plastic. Well, anyway, it didn't work out. So I went ahead and I took it off, and so I thought, the problem is these, and I'm going to go ahead and I thought, I'm going to play around with these, and I can always get replacements if it doesn't work out like I hope. So it's worth it to me. So what I did was I took this and I thought, all right, I don't have a problem with these fitting in here. I mean, and they're on there. The problem is, I'm finding out, is this part. So I thought, and I started looking at it and I thought, what if I could duplicate this here? So what I did was exactly that. So here are the nails that I've already done, and they're on there, guys. They are really on there. So I am like really happy with this. So now I've got all these tips, and now I get to use them the way they're meant to be used. Not only that, I can put my form into here and it fits perfectly. And I'll go ahead and do one to show you. Get a form here. All right, so I got my form, and now it fits beautifully. I'm not going to have any problem with that. As to where, trying to do it this way, like I mentioned earlier, I was struggling. I was really struggling. I mean, it's just harder. There's no, I mean, it's not to say I couldn't do it. I could. Mind you, I could. But it's a little more cumbersome. Now, it's not to say that I couldn't. I think maybe with a little time, I could probably get it. But there you go. Even if I went and trimmed this down, which I'm going to show you. Now see, I can put this on. And actually that's really fitting really tight. And that's it. Oh, yeah, that's in there. I really had to work to get that off. And there you go. So if I want to go ahead and do my nail, I can still do it under here. See how it still fits? Works great. And that's on there a lot better. There you go. I mean, that's on there. Let me try it again to show you. Well, I maybe have to leave it a little bit longer. But you get the gist of the idea, my point. So this is what I did. I went ahead and took this and I modify it to allow me to use the part of the nail. And this was the first one I did, so it's a little different. See how I cut them a little different? I'm sorry if the camera's moving. I've got it attached to my work desk. So what I've did was I've created enough of a groove inside of here to get it. This was the second one I did to get it to where it was going to work the way I needed it to work. And you may think, wow, that's really big. That really doesn't look very appealing. But the point is being able to get these on. There you go. I mean, that's on there. I'm using force so much that it's leaving an indentation in my finger. There you go. There you go. And that one I still may need, it sounds like I still need to adjust that one a little bit, but you get the idea. So this was, like I said, the first one that I did, and that one seems to work the best so far. I was trying to, yeah, see, there's still something causing that to pop up, so I've got to adjust that to figure it out. But I wanted to go ahead and show you really quick how I did that. So what I did was pretty much cut. I just stuck it into the hole. There's a little hole right here, and I went ahead and I cut. I'm cutting across this way, and then I'm cutting across this way, and there you go. That's my two sides right there. Done. See it? Done. I'm sliding it in here, and I'm literally turning it. It's a little tricky. I wondered if I used an X-Acto knife, it would have worked a little bit better. Let's go ahead and pull it off. Oops. Thought I could pull it off easy, but it's not coming easy. There you go. Now that looks rough. You know, it doesn't look really pretty right now. But that's okay. You're going to go in here and you're going to cut the sides. And come in here, cut the sides. Oops, sorry if I'm out of frame. And you're just going to keep cutting it until you achieve this look. Sorry if I keep going out of frame, trying to get it. There you go. And you think, oh my God, that looks awful. I'm going to really mess up. I just thank goodness I can still get these if I do. I can still do another set. I'm cleaning out in here. It's getting there. I mean, little piece by little piece as you take more and more out. So we're going to go ahead and just look at it. So you want it to be able to clear up here. And actually, I think I cut a little too much off, but let's go ahead and stick that on there. There you go. Yeah, that's on there. Actually, I did great, that one. Now what I did was, because some of this was really hard to get, I went ahead and turned on my drill. And using my drill, I go ahead and I clean the sides. It is plastic, so it does take time. So you're going to want to cut as much as you can off. So what you're going to want to do is try to cut as much of it off as possible with your really fine shears. because this just kind of works, but it's more like a finisher. You know, you're not seeing it come off like you would like acrylic, because it is plastic, so you kind of just over time, just kind of over back and forth and back and forth. But it seems like I got it pretty good. And I noticed that from the first one took a lot longer compared to this one isn't taking as long to do. But I did cut a little too much off. I could have left it a little bit on here. And I think because I'm trying to hurry for the video is why I goofed a little bit there. So I'm going to come here, go around. And, you know, if it really bothers you how it looks on the inside, I get that. But remember, this is going to be covered with the tip. It's not like anybody's really going to see it. You can see it's almost not even noticeable in my video. So here you go. Not perfect, but like I said, for because of the video, I'm kind of like going a little faster. But actually, the nail fits great. There you go. It snapped on completely. It's all the way on there. And look, I mean, that's force. I'm using force to be careful the finger don't come off. But that's, as you see, that's force. So there's my little short video on another modification that I made to my trainer nails. I hope this was informative. Thank you for visiting my channel. And remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notifications of new videos that I release. And once again, thank you for visiting me and allowing me to share my passion of nails, or for nails, with you. Amorica signing off.